Hello, I'm the Anime Viewer 66, and today we're going to be taking a look at the very well-known anime, Bleach. And I'm pretty sure when they came up with the name, they were either high or bored, because that makes no sense in the context of the show, but it is what it is. The series follows Ichigo Kurosaki, the Mary Sue of Mary Sues, at least when it comes to anime guys. This guy is basically what you would get if you combined a too cool for school type of character with a goody two-shoes, basically. He's the type of guy that will do anything for his friends, protect the ones that aren't able to protect themselves, and will look cool while doing it. Basically, the most stereotypical thing of a superhero that you could ever get. Ichigo is blessed, or perhaps cursed depending on how you look at it, with the ability to see the souls of the dearly departed. One day he is attacked by a creature known as a hollow. What is a hollow? Basically generic demon number 578. As the series goes on, you see that there are many different forms of hollows. There is the low-level forms, which are basically just regular hollows, all the way up to the creatures known as the Arankars and the Espadas and all that. Luckily, Ichigo is saved by Rukia Kuchiki, well, quote-unquote saved. She is a Soul Reaper, basically think Grim Reaper plus Samurai. Incredibly powerful spiritual beings that have the ability to kill hollows and allow the souls of the dearly departed to pass on to the other side. Ichigo then figures out, with some help from Rukia, that the reason the hollows are attacking him and his family is because Ichigo has an incredible amount of spiritual pressure hidden within him. Spiritual pressure is basically the thing that the Soul Reapers use to fight hollows. It's like the level of power you have. But anyway, basically, he is a human Happy Meal to the hollows. So he thinks, hey, the best thing to do in this situation is to run out in front of the hollow and say, I'll take you on one-on-one. Even though he doesn't have any powers at this point, and he's basically just a normal human taking on a demon. Yeah. As the series goes on, you can kind of see that Ichigo has his moments of, stupid. But it's okay, because Rukia saves him by getting really injured herself, and ends up having to give her power to Ichigo. And then Ichigo himself becomes a Soul Reaper with a giant sword. But because, of course, that's like half the action series in anime. Giant sword equals awesomeness. Now, I'm not saying it's overcompensating for something else, but it is. Just kidding. Don't kill me, Bleach fans. And, of course, Ichigo kicks butt and takes names with the best of them, of that hollow and several other hollows to come. The rest of the series is basically just Ichigo going on these various different arcs of the show, kicking butt and taking names. That's about it. There is way too many arcs in this show to go over. Basically, there are some that are pretty good and some that are just okay. There's not really any that are bad. A basic arc is just someone took someone that Ichigo cares about or is threatening someone or whatever, and Ichigo has to go stop them. He fights various underlings, trains really hard to get powerful, and then eventually defeats the bad guy. That's basically the series in a nutshell in various different arcs. There is a lot of characters that you will meet in this show, and I can't go over every single one, but you pretty much got the general idea of what this is about. Overall, this is your most basic idea for like an action-driven anime. Pretty straightforward. But there is such thing as like the hero's journey. We are following the hero on his journey, seeing how he overcomes his struggles. Now, yes, we as an audience know he's the hero. Of course, he's going to be the one that overcomes the struggle and is the hero at the end, you know, all that. But it's the fact that you get to see the journey to that point. As a wise man once said, the journey is sometimes more important than the destination. And so at the end of the day, I give this show 3.5 stars out of 5. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go hide in a bunker while the Bleach fanboys type like crazy. How dare you give this show such a low score? Oh no, I see one with a gun. Alright, I'm the Anime Viewer 66. Thank you and good night.